This week had been a little bit of a hard week for me. My daughter had left after being visiting for a few days from Canada, and John was away at work, and I also had some discussions with my sister and family about my parents, and as they've been getting older and their health issues, and my mum has fallen again. And unfortunately, we had to try and make some decisions, but couldn't come to an agreement. It was a hard week, and I was so happy when John came home. I gave him the usual big hug and a little extra. I needed it. But then everything soon changed, and I was ending up laughing quite hard when I realised John was backing up into the driveway, first time ever, and he said, "Look what I've got in the car." And he opened up the door and he opened up the trunk, and oh my goodness. John had been allowed to take the trees and logs that they had cleared from the area he was working on at work, and he was able to fit some, not very many, out of the big lot into his car, and the smaller ones, and wow, he has a whole tree in his car. Typical John. After he took all the trunks out and started cutting them up smaller, I then got the vacuum and he vacuumed out the car. His poor car. His poor vacuum. It's amazing how silly things like that can actually lighten the mood, and it was a good start to the weekend. Saturday we got up early and went out to this store to buy what we needed to do. We were going to get some cabinets for the kitchen, and well, we went to Howden's. It's in Derry, and we were actually really happy and surprised. The store is really friendly, really nice. The coffee and tea and really good biscuits were available for us. I even used the washrooms there, and I have never seen such clean washrooms in my life. Just had to put that in there. The store was really good. And we picked out what we needed and filled up the car yet again. And when we got back, it was like 3 o'clock when we got back in the afternoon, because we had to go 2 trips to pick up all what we needed. But we soon started putting together the lower cabinets. We worked as a team. They were flat pack, and I never thought I would say this in my life. It went smoothly. It went well. I wouldn't say we had the exact right ones, and we still need to order some more, but we worked together. We had no issues with each other. You know what flat packs are like, and we just got on with it, and we built one cabinet carcass at a time and put them together, doing the utility room and the kitchen and the island, and we enjoyed it. It was fun. I never thought I'd say that in my life. I don't like doing flat packs, and I'm not sure really John does either. But one thing was really funny. He actually let me do the instructions, and he listened and followed, and we worked together so amazingly. Again, never thought I'd say that in my life. But one by one, we made the cabinets, put them together. We had a huge amount of boxes. We had to then recycle, maybe, should I say? The kitchen was coming together nicely. We could start seeing that it was actually becoming a kitchen, with the cabinet carcasses around the edges, the island starting to take shape in the middle, and the table that John had made last week. It looked great, and even the laundry room with the washer and the dryer and some cabinets in between. We already have the countertops. We just need to oil them and put them on top when we're ready. But at the moment, we still need to get the doors and the handles and put the drawers together. But for the sake that this weekend, this Saturday, starting 3 o'clock, putting together each of the cabinets, we were finished by, I think, 6 o'clock. And then went out for something to eat at 7. It was a well done day, and again, I can't believe how smoothly it went and how amazing it looks. We also need to get some wall cabinets, and we're not quite sure. We wanted some glass wall cabinets, but I'm not finding the ones I would like because I don't like shiny white kitchen. I like the matte look, and I'm not finding those cabinets with the glass doors. So I'm wondering maybe to try open shelving. What do you think? I don't like my kitchen to be the shiny white. It's a matte white, and to get the glass cabinets at the top in a matte white, I am not finding them anywhere. Now this is the look if we had the glass cabinets and or if we had the shelving. What do you think? Which one do you like best? And while I'm shouting out, well, not shouting, but asking for opinions, I'm looking for a desk like this one. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, and it doesn't have to be in good condition. Actually, more rustic and more older looking, I prefer. I like something that's been around for a while, has some stories to tell, and I can give a little bit more life into it rather than buying brand new if I could. So if anyone knows of any writing table, desk of any kind that I can get in my local area, please give me a shout. I'd love that. On another note, well, I tried to get photos of those crows. So we pulled up in front of the house and the house was covered in crows again. They just started to fly off as I got my camera ready. But oh my goodness, they are so annoying. The cabinets looked great. We were so happy. I mean, have you in the past done flat pack anything? We actually made a shelf 2 weeks ago, just before my daughter came over, just a shelf to put some stuff on. It wasn't something we were bothered about keeping. We bought it cheaply, and John did not follow the instructions. We made it. It was terrible. We weren't agreeing, and the typical, flat pack couple situation, right? And then we did the kitchen, and we got the units. And nothing bothers John. He's so easygoing, which is great, makes life so much easier. But I was a little bit apprehensive because we've got all these cabinets, carcasses to build, and then drawers and everything else. That I was a little bit apprehensive of how we would do this. And I'm one for being okay with, my partner saying, fetch this, do that, do that. I am the labourer. I'm fine with that because I don't have the ability or the want to actually be the one building. So I'm okay fetching, carrying, holding, But we actually came together nicely. He did tell me what he wanted, how he wanted it, you can put those together while I do this and things like that. But it just went great. It went so well, maybe because it's a better structure, more solid, especially from, a proper building place like Howden's, and rather than these cheap flat pack things that you get. Now, the reason we wanted to do it flat pack was we wouldn't have had to hire a truck or hire a van and go get the ready built ones. We would have had to have, for a weekend or whatever, actually have it kind of go get it. We wanted to get the kitchen from Howden's. We'd got the countertops from Howden's. So, and they don't deliver, they're in Derry, which is not, it's about an hour away from us, but they obviously don't deliver in our area. So we got the flat pack so we could fit them all in the car. which we're putting everything in the car these days, including look like a tree this week. So then obviously we had the daunting that we had to put them all together, and fingers crossed and hope it works. But luckily enough, John's personality, if it didn't, he would make it work and still make it look good. So I wasn't worried about that side of things. Even in the shop, they were kind of like, oh, you're brave. And I'm kind of like, no, he's brave. I'm not the brave one. But it came together quite easily, so we were glad about that. Now, we obviously haven't put the drawers in, haven't put the doors on, and those are a little bit of the tedious getting them to line up. But we'll do that when we're at that right stage to put them on, because we don't want them scratched or anything like that. And we haven't put the worktops on yet because we want them cut, and then we will put the clear coat on them and then put them on. And we are waiting on the sink. That's coming, I think, in 2 weeks. So the sink will be coming. So we'll do the cuts when we get the sink, so we can cut the sink part out at the same time, do the cuts, spray it all with the sealer, the oil, onto the wood top. Then we can put them on and then put the doors and the handles and the drawers in, and then it'll all come together and be fine. Now we also, because we haven't got the sink yet, we haven't finished the plumbing to that sink either yet. So our next thing, which is a little bit of a big job, is John's got to get, he's got the water coming into the utility room, but he hasn't quite yet got it coming into the kitchen yet, and we don't know if we're coming, which way we're coming yet. So he's got to do that with the walls and the floor before doing anything else in there anyway. So that's what we're at that point, and I think it looks amazing. We work together. Usually each week I say, didn't John do a great job? And right now I'm doing pat my back, as in, didn't we do a great job? Because we built those together and it felt good. My book came out. If you haven't seen it, have a read. And yeah, it was a little bit of a tough week this week. It was a little bit quiet. I love quiet, I love peace, but just missing my daughter a little bit. So that was a little bit hard this week. And bigger than that was my mum fell again. And we're going to have to start thinking about what to do next. And it may come to the point of putting them both in a home, not because we can't handle them, but when I'm there, I'm living there, but it's for only 4 months a year, and I can do everything for them. But even when you're living there, if you're doing everything for them, then they're getting weaker and weaker. And then when my sister's there, she's not living with them. She lives 5 minutes away and she can't do everything for them. And then my mum's doing it all because my dad can't do it. Or the things that my sister's not doing, she'll make some lunches and things, and then she gets tired. So maybe they do need a home. That's what we've got to discuss, and we still haven't quite figured out. It's not that we were agreeing that they may need one, and they may need one soon. And I think what we're just trying to say is when. Unfortunately, that's coming to that point with my parents, and life is going on. It's the regatta was just this last weekend in Rathmullen. I believe there was a Fanad festival this weekend. There was live music. Everything was going on this last weekend, and we missed it all. We didn't go to any of it. We should have maybe stopped and gone, but we didn't. We spent the Sunday actually visiting some family, John's brother, Charlie and Maureen, his uncle Charlie, and we did that kind of thing. And then John kind of we got into just doing things together, and that we got the shopping in and all that kind of thing. So we didn't go out to those. So anyone that went to the Rathmullen, the regatta, anyone that went to the Fanad festival, anything like that, let me know what it was like. Let me know, and we will make sure we go next year when we're not doing as much of the renovations as we are doing this year. Well, we probably will be, but hopefully give more time to events that are happening around us. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next week. And lastly, just showing you the 3 books available on Amazon. If you're finding it difficult to get hold of them, contact me. The link will be in the comments and in the description. Please like, comment and share. This helps our channel grow while we're doing our renovations.